I remember just kind of sitting in my office for several months, kind of like, what am I gonna do next? And you're kind of waiting for this divine inspiration that never comes. And you realize you're never gonna find a story through passivity. And I thought, well, what interests me? Mutinies are kind of interesting, right? I mean, they're like these internal rebellions in these organizations that are meant to impose order, and suddenly there's these rebellions. So I started reading about mutinies. I ended up in a British archive where there was a scan of an old journal. It was written by a man named John Byron, who had been the 16-year-old midshipman on the Wager. He would later go on to become the grandfather of the poet Lord Byron. I would suddenly come across this just arresting passage where he described the storms off Cape Horn. He said, the perfect hurricane. It sounded very modern, the perfect hurricane. And then he described the scurvy that they had suffered, the disease. At one point he described the cannibalism that some of them had succumbed to on the island. They proceeded to that last extremity. This all begins when one little boat washes ashore off the coast of Brazil. Now on board are about 30 men, and they are completely wasted to the bone. One of them announced that they are the survivors of His Majesty's ship, the Wager. They get shipwrecked on this desolate island where they slowly descend into this Hobbesian state of depravity, this real-life Lord of the Flies.